He never should have said that. He should have checked his dad. If we're on the same page here, and the dad was just like, I want to play with cities, he should have checked his dad. And be like, yo, that's my girlfriend. What are you talking about? Like, I understand the whole, father son, and y'all can talk about the girls and the women in y'all lives, but like, that was obviously crossing a whole boundary that the son should have checked and kept that between the two. I don't know why he would have told his girl that his dad wants to play with her titties. I don't really. Mm, I'm not a. I don't like that. Welcome back to Just What We Needed, another podcast. And truthfully, I don't have much to talk about today. Not gonna lie. I normally have something either really stupid, really petty, really I don't know, something that's just been on my mind, but I haven't really had anything recently because I saw something about some girl who was running track and hit another girl behind the head with the baton, but I was like, I think I covered that one already. There was already not that specific one, but on a previous podcast, there was something with these with these people running track and just having the most beef with each other. I don't know, understand what's going on, and then she started crying about it. Um, I did watch Brave New World. It was okay. I do. I want to see more from Sam as Captain America because I made a tweet talking about how his speeches are just not there. For those who saw the movie, or spoiler warning, Bucky showed up and gave him a better motivational speech than Sam has given anyone so far in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier or his own leading movie. I need him to step his speech game up. But outside of that, the movie was okay. I did like the action scenes. I liked how he fought Red Hulk. I liked the scenes when he was fighting against the fighter jets. That was dope. Like, that's one of those things just like that separates him from Steve, and then I love it. Like, he has better aerial scenes. Now, Chris Evans, Steve Rogers definitely had the better ground combat scenes for sure. But that's it. Nothing else has been on my mind. I'm done with therapy. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I'm done with therapy. I'm in a much better place than when I started. There are some things that I still need to get a handle of, but I'm going to have to do that. Of course, I have, like, friends and family to help out, but I'm going to, for the most part, I'm going to have to, get to that on my own. And it's going to be a journey, but I'm glad that that part of the journey is finally done because now I can start saving for Vegas. But what I'm going to do today is by special request, even though I really shouldn't be honoring it, and that person knows why. But you know what? It's okay because that's what we learned in therapy, that we can't control the things that happen to us and we have to just move along. Today, today we're going to go back to Reddit and try to answer some questions that will give some advice that I'm probably not qualified to give. So without further ado, let's start with our first one. Creative Injury 8454 says, how come I'm getting mad at this girl giving my homie attention and not me? Mm. Okay, as the title says, I'm 18 and in trade school right now, but a while ago it's remember. Huh? Anyways, I was in class, to put it in short. There was a girl, not gonna lie, she's pretty attractive. The thing about it though was when we were in class, she sat next to me, then moved seats because she had to. She ended up sitting next to my homie and she literally started flirting with him and all kinds of stuff, calling him Papa, etc. Give up, bro. You're done. She calling him Papa already. Is this like the first day of class? Because if she's calling him Papa first day, first off, she a hoe. I hate to be that guy, but like, well, how well do you even know how well they know each other? Like, this is just some random girl that you're speaking on, right? So call him Papa, etc. All kinds of extra shit. I can feel the hurt in that extra shit. Been there. Literally, I thought she was just like a whore or something. Yeah. But the more she talked, the more I noticed she just talked with a lot of guys, but never let out her body like that. Being a whore is about your mentality. Let's be real. I don't know how I know, but I could just tell. But as I'm saying, for some reason, it's like I got mad or something. She kept giving my homie attention like that. It was more like annoyed than mad, but still, why? Usually I'm normal and cool and really don't give a fuck because shit like this is stupid, but for some reason it was bothering me a lot. I think it could be because I'm way more attractive than my homie. Wow, what an asshole. And she's giving him attention. But I don't know. It's weird. Please let me know. I also just want to tell her to shut the fuck up, too. It's annoying every time she opens her mouth. Whoa, buddy. Bring it back. Dude, what happened? She's really attractive too, the type of girl I'd get with, I'm sure, but it's just weird how much it's bothering me and annoying me. Likely, I'm better looking than most guys she talks to, and it's just annoying me. It could be an ego thing. It absolutely is. But I don't know. I'm a pretty humble person. No, you're not. You literally just say, yeah, I'm better looking than him. I'm better looking than all the guys she talks to. You're not humble. You're not humble. Let's go ahead and get that out the way right now. You're not humble. Also had a feeling she was doing that on purpose. I don't think she knows you, bro. Like you said she had to. Why did she have to move? Like we're all talking and like I can't remember the last time I had to move. He said he's in trade school. I don't know how close that is to like college, but I can't remember the last time I had to move seats in school outside of like high school. If you know you're talking too much with your friends, I don't know. I'm just being delusional because another homie told me she's not like this in other classes, just the one I'm in. And if it is, she does a really good job in hiding it, but I highly doubt it. Listen here. You got a little crush, and that's cool to have the crush, but it's like you are upset that you're not getting what you want and someone else is getting that attention. You got to cut all that I'm a humble guy shit out. It's not borderline. I'm a nice guy. It's not even borderline that, but you are thinking way too hard about this. If that's some girl that you're interested in, talk to her after class, bro. Y'all get an assignment. Hey, what you get for this and blah blah. Crack some jokes or something. Like, get with her. I won't say like. I won't say ask her why she moved because you know you said she had to so whatever, but it's definitely an ego thing, as someone was commenting here. The fact that you're going back to what you were saying, I look way better than my homie, and she's giving him attention. You're kind of a dickhead for that, because if that's your homie, you shouldn't be thinking that. You should be okay. Shit, good for him. Whatever. If you really getting all these hoes that you not that you claim to get, but if you're saying like I'm a good looking guy, I've talked to other people, like you can't do that, bro. That's it's kind of fucked up of you. I'm not gonna lie. You're getting mad because you're not getting what you want, and you haven't even really talked to her like that, so you can't be mad that you're not getting what. Maybe he's funnier than you. It's you can pull women from being funny. Maybe he funnier than you, bro. Like it could be that. What he lacks in looks, he could make up in being funny. You never know. But you being a dickhead for real. Z Kenway one says my company just let go a customer that was rude with me. Off rip, I'm gonna tell you, the company doesn't give a shit. I remember two instances at two different jobs where the customers were just being complete dickheads, and there's no absolute reason why the manager should have helped them, and they did anyways because they need their job. I can already tell you that. Okay, so let's have some context. I work in customer complaints, which basically is just reach out to customer, ask some questions, investigate, create a form, yada yada yada, and then decide if we send coupons or not. The thing is that my coworker and I received one and reached out to the customer at the same time. My coworker told this guy that sorry for the problem and we were going to send him coupons, and he replied happy. Then me, a little bit more interested in resolving the problem, and check if we have some issue with the company. I reached out asking some questions, but I didn't say I was going to send coupons. And he replied nasty things about me. Is this the same person, though? Is this the same person who already got coupons, or is this your own coupon person? He replied saying nasty things about me. He joked about my last name. Damn. How did you know your last name? And a lot of things that truly made me feel not bad but angry. I was definitely not going to send him coupons. So yeah, I guess if that's the control you have over the situation, don't send him coupons. I don't know what to tell you. At the end, my coworkers sent him coupons without investigation. Ooh, your coworker. So the dude. Okay. Now I see the issue, and I was left with bad feelings. She's in a higher position than me, so I don't think they will complain about her, but me. And I just feel sad because they didn't care about those things he said about my person, and now I don't know how to approach this with my manager. I've had tons of awful customers, but this situation that they technically rewarded this person despite his attitude. Yeah, man, that's tough. That is a similar. I understand this person's pain. I really do because they get they. Here's the thing. Every single person in the workforce knows the customer is not always right. The customer is always right is some straight bullshit. Like I started saying, I remember two instances where customers were just getting irate. I remember at my first job, there was a day at Harris Teeter where a lady was fussing at me as a cashier because some people moved some shit around and they put the wrong sodas in a what was it? They put the wrong sodas in the discount section. So it was like Coca-Cola and Pepsi's got mixed up or whatever. She brought them to my line. I said, hey, this isn't the deal. She asked for a manager. Manager came over. And the manager was telling her, yeah, these are the wrong ones. That doesn't work. You can't do this deal, but you can do this. And I remember vividly the customer, of course, she was just like a white girl in her 20, maybe like mid, late 20s, going, well, blah, 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 blah. Either I get all of it or I get none of it. And I remember my manager fucking folded. Like, I remember that so vividly because I always thought your manager, especially because you're saying this person is in a higher position, your manager, I'm gonna be honest, is gonna fold 9 times out of 10. Because at the end of the day, the manager has to make sure that the because at the end of the day, the manager has to make sure that the people above them are happy. They don't want the people above them to start getting complaints from customers, even when it's the customer's fault. You know, someone called my manager racist one time, and she wasn't even being racist at the last job I had, AT&T. She wasn't even being racist, and that person left a review calling her a racist, and it goes up to the higher ups. And it's shit like that that people just want to try their best to avoid, so they just give people whatever they want. And I'm very sorry this happened, but it's stuff like this you do have to just you move on, but you also I can't say like don't forget because at the end of the day, it's a job, is a job, is a job. I'm sure if y'all were out in public and were friends, they probably defend you, but a job is a job. They definitely should not have given those coupons, but that's all I can say on that is you have to just you got to move past that. It absolutely sucks, but especially you're in a field. They said I work in customer complaints. You're gonna have to deal with this all the time. I don't know how long you've been in customer complaints, but this is something you're gonna have to deal with. Rewarding people for their bad behavior and people getting rewarded for their bad behavior, even if they were talking shit about you. Yeah, you're probably the one that they're gonna talk to. Like, now, Kenway, we know you know your name is you know your last name is kind of funny, you know. Like it sucks. That absolutely sucks about the workforce that you can't defend yourself verbally. Well, you're not supposed to defend yourself verbally, and that people can just get away with their nasty attitudes is incredibly dumb. That's the worst thing about like customer service jobs, having to put up with people's bullshit. It's terrible. Valuable West is uncomfortable with her boyfriend's dad's comments. So a while ago, my boyfriend told me about a comment his dad made to him about him playing with my titties. Yes, that's what a grown father said. It's not funny. It's not funny. And I kind of laughed it off and was just embarrassed to myself, but oh well, his dad didn't say it to me. But recently, I kind of fucked up by talking to my mom about it, and she got really upset and said she doesn't feel super comfortable with me being at their house anymore. Wait, hold on. Wait. So a while ago, my boyfriend told me about a comment his dad made to him about playing with. Wait, so is she saying that the dad was wanted to play with her titties? Hold on. Okay, wait, yeah. I take that laugh back. If that's the case, because that just clicked. Like, is she saying the dad wanted to? Oh, ooh, no, nah, no sir. At first, I told her to let it go, but the more I think about it, the weirder it gets to me. And to be honest, the more I think, the less comfortable I feel being at their house and anywhere near his dad because that's just a weird thing to say about your son's girlfriend. So the dad did say that. I can't really bring it up with my boyfriend because it was a while ago, but I just feel kind of weird overall. Now, even though it's some time since it actually happened, or me and my mom overreacting, or is this worth being really uncomfortable with? First off, the boyfriend never should have said that. I'm gonna be real. He never should have said that. He should have checked his dad. If we're on the same page here, and the dad was just like, I want to play with cities, he should have checked his dad. Be like, yo, that's my girlfriend. What are you talking about? Like, I understand the whole, father son, and y'all can talk about the girls and the women in y'all lives, but like that was obviously crossing a whole boundary that the son should have checked and kept that between the two. I don't know why he would have told his girl that his dad wants to play with her titties. I don't really. Mm, I'm not a. I don't like that. I won't say that you're overreacting. I think that this definitely got way farther than it should have and was not handled properly. I will say that. You're not overreacting, but shit, even like saying I don't feel comfortable over there anymore, I get it. Cause now you're gonna be over there wondering if the dad's looking at you like that. Yeah. Why would you tell your girlfriend that? I don't understand. No, that's yeah. I don't even think I really gave advice for the last two, but as far as this goes, I won't go over there. I won't go over there either, to be honest with you. If you're gonna go over to his house, you have to ask, is your dad home? Like, is he out of town or something? Like, go over there when his dad's gone. Maybe give it a couple years. I won't even say months because that shit is weird. That is absolutely weird. I'm not gonna lie, your boyfriend kind of lost points there. For one, for not checking it at the door, and two, because even he could have done what you said. Like you said, you laughed it off because it was awkward. But once you got your shit together, you're just like, no, I don't like that. He could have done the same thing. He could have laughed it off with his dad, ha ha ha, ha, and then came back later and be like, hey yo, dad, that's my girl. But he didn't do that. Instead, he told you he should have checked that at the door and just not told you at all about it. He kind of lost points with that, but don't go over their house. Yeah, nah, don't do it. I have a crush on a student. Off rip, you wrong. Off rip, you wrong. I'm 26 and I teach on a web platform. My student is 26. That's even worse. You have a crush on a student who you're not even in the same room with. All right. I have no idea what to do because every time we have a lesson, we just have such good chemistry. Do you teach chemistry? Everything flows naturally, and we end up laughing about stupid stuff. We have some common hobbies and watch the same shows. Why are you talking about this with the student? What do you mean that you have good chemistry when we have a lesson? Is the lesson one on one? Like, how do you even find out you have a good chemistry with a student like that? I mean, to be fair, they are the same age, so it's not that bad, but it's still bad in the sense of you're putting your job on the line for this person who you're supposed to be teaching and help develop, but it's kind of hard when you're the same age. So, to be honest, let's see. Most of the time is dedicated to the lesson, of course, so it's a little boring, but since it's a language lesson, it's easy for him to make mistakes and laugh about them. So we get sidetracked. To be honest, I have no idea what he thinks of me because he doesn't seem much interested in talking outside of lessons. So I limited myself to sending homework related messages only. We've been studying for 5 months. What? So is he like a foreign kid? Does he have like a speech impediment? Because what kind of lessons are you doing online for 5 months? And you're sending homework related messages only. I mean, that's good, but like, what is this? Because when I was doing my therapy, I switched therapists, and my new therapist was cute as shit. But I wasn't trying to holler at her. And, like, I don't understand. Some clarifications. I'm sure I didn't come off too strong, like at all. I paid attention to that because I didn't want to be obvious. I laugh and joke if the occasion arises, but I never hit on him. Would it be like as impressive for like a male student to be fucking their teacher if they're the same age? I don't think so. Because if they do something together, he's gonna go to his guy friend and be like, "Yeah, I'm messing with my teacher," and dude would be like, "Hell yeah, how old is she?" And he's like 26, like y'all the same age, nigga. Like what? He doesn't have a girlfriend and he's straight. I never told him I don't have a boyfriend because it would be too straightforward. We're gonna keep going with the lessons for a whole other year. For what? Minimum for what? He lives in the north of the country, but he is originally Indian. So I don't know if he might go back to India for the end of the year. Does it matter? It's online. You can. It's like you can still talk to him, but please cut this shit out. But I get reminded of my crush whenever we have a lesson. When conversations are just easy like that. What do you suggest? Should I just let it go? Yes. What was it? A couple podcasts ago, I was talking about how you shouldn't fuck your coworkers. It's even worse when you fuck your students. It's even worse. That should not even cross your mind. It shouldn't. No, stop messing with. Stop giving him lessons. First off, like tell him that he needs a new professor. It doesn't matter. That's why I was trying to say like with better help, I could change whenever. See if you can get him to change whenever. Because change professors. Because you're bugging. You're tripping. Trying to get on your student like that. Alright, this is going to be the last one. How do I support my long distance partner? You don't.